So here I am up in a tree, and it's really beautiful here. We're sort of in the woods back here, but I've been having a lot of ideas lately. We all have this first person perspective of, like, you know, everything that we experience, everything that our bodies experience physically, and the thoughts that we have and the emotions that we experience. And it's all very much a first person experience. It's a lot of fun. But then there's also this other experience that you can have in the third person, where you can allow your consciousness to raise up to like the next level of awareness, and you can observe yourself experiencing life. It's like there's the first person experience, and then there's a third person experience, and then there's like a level above that. Is a greater human consciousness that's aware of all individual awarenesses. And it is in this third level, the level above the first person experiences, above the third person experiences, it is at this third level that human beings are all essentially one being. It is at this third level that we are the human being with the human consciousness. For instance, right now, like, my first person experience is aware that I'm in a tree. It's like a little bit sketchy. And then in the third person, I'm aware that I am a body in a tree. And then there's like a collective human consciousness which is aware that all individual human bodies have experiences. And then the fourth level is an awareness of the universe itself. It is an awareness of reality. It knows that consciousness and awareness exists, and it encompasses the consciousness and awareness of all beings, not just humans. And there's probably a fifth level too. And there's probably infinite levels. I want to extend this idea a bit further by giving a new, or maybe it's new, maybe you've had this idea before, but this sort of, I'm going to switch hands here. Oh boy, there we go. What the human experience is. The human experience is like a game, and you can sort of think of it like a video game. The first person experience is the character in the video game. Your third person experience, your conscious awareness of yourself, is the player of the video game. Your conscious awareness, your third person awareness of yourself, is the controller, the player of your video game. Your first person experience is merely the character in the video game. What are the missions? What are the measures of progress? What are the goals? What are the mini games? What's the storyline? Your first person experience sort of like decides what game you want to be in. And your third person awareness guides you through it. It's a lot of fun. And so we can sort of extend this metaphor as far as we want to. Ooh, it's a bit windy. Being as it is a game, a silly game, there's no meaningful contest between all of the players. If you want to say that some people are better at life than others, in this metaphor, that actually does have a meaning and it has a context, you know? Some people seem to be better at living life than others do. That being said, it is just a game, and it doesn't really matter if you're better than someone else at it. It doesn't matter who wins. It's just a game, so it doesn't matter who wins. You know, that point of playing is just to have fun, you know? The people who commit suicide, I guess, were not having fun with their game, you know? They're just like, you know what? This game sucks. I don't care if I win or lose. I don't even want to play. I've played a lot of video games before. So it's easy for me to think of things this way, but I'm gonna climb up to the next higher branch real quick. 1 second. Woo! That was fun. So, now we're even higher. Information about reality that you read or digest in any sort of media is sort of like learning about the rules of the game and learning the strategies of the game. I want to point out the difference between life being a game the way I'm talking about it and life being a game as in the whole idea of like the success game or the rat race game. I think that there is validity to that game, to that sort of, you know, success and in work and business and money type game. There is meaning and validity to that if that's the game that your first person experience chooses to chooses to use in order to contextualize the game of life itself. You can play any game you want. And so, yeah, that's like sort of my ideas. So nice out today. Bye-bye. Woo! Sketchy.